Brother Nutchucks,
Yes.
it seems I've made two mistakes.
What?
Mistake the first is meant to say Chapter 9 awaits, when clearly the screen just said Chapter 8. And the second mistake is I kept misnaming our protagonist the entire time.
Really? What's his
I
name?
thought it was Leandros. It's not. It's Titus. Titus Andronicus. It's gotta be Titus.
Yes. Good old Shakespeare.
Of course, the next question is, who the hell is Leandros?
I
I
think you
it's
mean
from the Dawn of War games.
I thought you meant Andros from Star Fox.
Oh, right. That guy.
Andros.
You know, never played Star Fox.
Really?
You never played Zelda? I never played Star Fox. I think I've
I've
it
played
briefly
a
on
Zelda game.
friend's Nintendo
For orcs,
years ago.
this was sport.
I've played Link to the Past and Macarena of Time.
Oh, the Macarena.
Yes.
This is a worker's apartment. 4 bunks,
Blood.
5 bunks, and little else.
We got a window unit.
You do, and a huge HVAC's bigger than the window.
Yes.
I don't think they shit in their quarters. They may have to go elsewhere. Public
Right there in the
restrooms.
corner. You can see the pile.
Ah, yes. Solidified slabs of human waste.
With grenades just staged in there.
Ah, the oxygen diet. It's the best. Inhale these nutrients. Grim. But at least the doorways are tall. I mean, we can fit in them. That says something, doesn't it? Look at that. There's a space marine in there. It isn't like being looked at either.
Like, quit that. Leave me alone.
Brother, I'm not comfortable with
Medical
this.
supplies have been exhausted.
Oh, grow up. You're not comfortable with anything. If we spin dash our way to here, nothing. If there was a skull here before, something similar. But this just reinforces that utilitarian, austere, depressing state of things that the Imperium forces its denizens to live in. Everything's perfectly fine, don't question anything. Aren't you happy?
Ooh. New weapon.
New something. Hopefully weapon. Gentlemen, I give you
Corn.
rocks!
Rocket propelled
Exactly.
rocks. Or rock propelled rocks.
What powers these rocks? More rocks. Alright.
Rocks just keep smashing into each other, and with all the kinetic energy, sooner or later one gets to you.
So you're saying it's a fossil-based economy? Yes. Yes, it is.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
I fear the textures of your armor have not aged well, brother.
Titus, if they
Well,
take
it's a
over
big
by
open
the
area.
Forum,
Big
down
open
the
square,
time getting
right?
them out.
We are
So what kind of weapon would this be?
Orcs are not a
Sniper?
If we had a
That's
week,
reasonable.
perhaps, but by then
What
the
kind of
orcs
sniper?
will have worked out how to
Bolt
dismount
action
the
sniper?
Titans.
Space
Sort
Marine
of. The
recognized.
least appropriate kind.
Granting access.
Laser cannon.
Last cannon, yes sir. So a last cannon is from the same origin as last gun.
Ah.
The humble Imperial Guard infantryman's last gun. The thing is, it's large. You can't quite see it sideways, but this thing is supposed to be mounted on a tripod or in a vehicle.
Huh.
And you're carrying it. And I think there's a magazine or something because it's supposed to be fed through a battery. Hopefully not your own power plant. And what is the chief usage of this weapon? No, melting vehicles.
Orc rocket
Really?
launchers
It's an
on the high
anti-vehicle.
ground.
And yet,
This orc can withstand fire.
yeah, very good. Oh, I didn't miss. These refuse to melt. See how they vaporize? See how that's a thing? Oh, those fellas. If only I used focusing more often. The Emperor is with me. As is my last cannon. Work that. Number 1. Let's fuck up some orcs. Very good.
Evacuation.
Yes.
Are you sure it's just not a cheap teleporter right?
Yeah, it teleports them to death. You're right.
To whatever their maker may be.
There you go. Can you sprint backwards? You cannot. But you can sort of see it swinging around. Like it, Titus is big, and that thing is appropriately sized for him, which is saying something. Maybe not the best weapon for close quarters, but we're gonna find out.
Oh, You're about to say you're gonna use it though for it.
I might.
Worker
We'll see if it pierces.
unacceptable.
This is your mind donor, sir.
Transgress severe.
Well, I know they're coming out of there, so just aim at this door and put a delay in this trigger. It's got green bibs and bobs that are very important to the machine spirits. Of course, super pissed that I'm using this, by the way.
Really?
Well, again, there are squads the Space Marines have called Devastator squads, and they carry all the heavy weapons appropriate for the battle at hand. So, again, this fellow right here, this one, is super salty about everything you're doing forever. Because you're improvising and adapting to the battle. And he's young, he's only 20-some years old, as a Space Marine. So he's young, he doesn't know what's what. He's like, well, that's not what it says in the book. That's not how you do that. You're being too free thinking, sir, you're a freak. Just because he doesn't have any experience to back it up.
Yeah, I'm sure
That's his fault.
What is it? Drain at the gills or something like that?
Yeah. He's wet behind the osmotic guilds. Totally inappropriate.
Greenskins!
That is not what you use that for, sir!
Evacuation.
That's fine.
Crisis.
Alright, you little bastards. Not even gonna turn to face you. Not worth my time. But considering all the kit you're stowing, if you were to show it like magnetically clamped onto your armor, you're carrying too many weapons even for a Space Marine.
Really?
Well, let's see. Plasma pistol? Sure. Bolter? Fine. Blast cannon? Iffy. Melt-a-gun? Where are you even putting that? And then, let's not forget your power axe. The surface area of your ceramite frame is getting quickly overloaded with killing weaponry. Not that I mind. I enjoy it. But just so he knows. Not exactly standard kit. Most Space Marines will just have the bolter. If they're veterans, let's say, well, I gotta have the pistol now because, reasons. I'll just need it. I know myself. And the knobs, I guess the explanation is a bit of a mess, but it's a very soft. Because it's a matter of exchange, right? The little guy's not the way.
How's he not dead yet?
He's really big. It's a poor excuse, but he's just really, really big.
You're so fat that the lasers don't melt you all the way through.
Correct. They sort of scatter on your surface. And the universe weeps a little. You're so fat. You're so fat that you should be your own chaos deed of fatness.
What type of... I'm trying to think of those different types of laser.
It's a ray of projected energy.
Yeah, I'm thinking like what type?
What type?
Plasma.
Mostly thermal.
Thermal? Thermal. Okay.
Mostly ionized gas, if I had to guess.
That's what I was thinking. Like it has to be some type of like
Oh, the melt-a-gun? I'm sure the melt-a-gun's just microwaves.
that. I could. Yeah, that. No, I'm thinking of the laser cannon.
Yeah.
I keep saying laser cannon. All I can think of is a gun that shoots potato chips.
That's what you say, last cannon. Like a good proper fan.
Yes, last cannon. Holy shit! Where's
You should have just melee them. That was more fun.
That was more fun. Let's say, where's your mind jar?
Kill them Space Marines!
It's here! It's right here!
Let's tell him to go fist that one.
It's beyond fisting.
Yep,
Not even a mech boy could do much, or a pain boy, or both.
pain boy?
Pain boys.
The hell are those?
Oh, they're the ones that yell, "Who was ready for surgery?" And just run at the orc boys with their own saws and staples. Orcs can recover any orc limbs and try and staple them on. And they'll probably take. They'll probably be
Really?
accepted. Orcs have like a 0.02% rejection rate. They're highly versatile.
That sounds like it.
I mean, as
As long as the
far
body's
as-
even then, I'm
If
assuming.
you are injured,
even
return to your
then,
quarters.
if you've got a good core, like a beating orc heart, maybe orcs don't have a biology that makes sense. Maybe they have no heart, but they think they do. And that's all it takes.
They hear about hearts and think they have a heart, so it works.
They just strap hearts onto their bodies, makes it feel inclusive.
Human hearts. Which one is that one? I got this random thing called a baboon. Baboon heart? Strapped to my chest.
Oh, it's all the rage at once. Oh, that's a big one. I don't want to tussle with you. You are mean. You are mean. Oops. I need that health. Give me it.
Okay.
I may have torn his ass open, it's hard to say. If orcs possess an ass, his is not mine.
One of them will. They don't have anuses, but this one does. Will. Oh god.
I wanna throw shit at them. What's shit? I'll show you. He invented both a shit and a shingle in the same move.
Shoot me again!
Come back here!
Mid-air combat.
You're not getting away! Yeah, mid-air grappling. Oh, the irony of being a ranged enemy who dies in such a fashion. Anthony, not now! Cover me, Brother Hopkins! And stop eating those body parts! But it's delicious. So,
Why did he have a bolt in the second one?
these studs. Because it's been 50 years for stud.
So he's over 100.
Oh yeah, easily. Space Marines don't age out necessarily.
Because all the enhancements.
Yeah. I mean, some of them, some chapters do have enough of a corrupted genetic core that they will eventually fail, but the vast majority are less worried about things. Usually they serve till they die, and that happens with some previous. Orcs have a more definitively infinite lifespan. Space Marines will last until, well, either unfortunate accident or just the best kind of adventure.
Never retire.
No. No, they do not. Unless they're so horribly broken that they can't fight anymore, but they're still useful as consultants. Like that guy. Oh boy, that guy's life of the party.
He's just going to town on that rock
You
edge.
just go. You know, you let orcs do what they want to do, really. Who are they hurting? Who are they hurting? Yeah, orcs don't retire.
You just see Titus sitting there with Hopkins. Let him keep going.
The young guy's like, that's not this. I don't understand. That's not in the book. There's a lot of things on the book still.
Like, I've never heard of a hork. A hork. A humping orc.
That is a hork.
It's a hork.
He does things for teeth.
This time on top of a mass grave.
Remember, since orc teeth keep growing, these will be fancy.
Oh, do they?
Uh-huh.
I did not know they kept growing.
Over and over and over.
I think sharks, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Except, or like they grow longer, or they just fall out and more grow, is what you're saying.
They don't usually get chances to get fallen out. More often than not, they just get knocked out.
So
Or torn out.
Okay, so my thinking was like, they keep going, so I'm like they grow? Like they keep growing out, like they have tusks by the end of it?
Some. If they get big enough. What a majestic vista of broken shit.
Now I have an image of like a tusk of like 40 teeth glued together.
Nah.
You know, over the mouth. They just kept growing on top of each other.
Oh, you must be the Jew orc. Where did you go, Drogon? It's been like a chapter and a half. Where have you been? They're very tall. They're very, very tall.
Buildings? Yes.
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
You were exposed to the unshielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it. You held raw energy from the warp.
That's not
How
supposed to
are
happen.
you still alive?
The power source conducts warp energies.
The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
So the guy
Can
music.
your
Whoa,
blessed
that's
word
bad.
help us
I'm gonna
against
rat out my
the
commander.
My research is of the utmost secrecy. The
I'm
Imperium
not gonna tell you,
forbids its
but you
use
can make your own
without
conclusions. It's totally forbidden unless the right guy signs off.
Consider that your imperial sanction.
Very well. The power source fuels an experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge. It could destroy the orcs.
You didn't think to bring up this scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant. If it malfunctions, it could crack this
That's
planet
pretty strong.
in half.
We're out of
We'll just
options.
crack it in half. Not split it in half. It'll be cracked halfway.
Take our chances.
But if you don't wobble it, it'll be fine. Won't break apart, not in the least.
The Psychic
That was the
Scourge
conversational
is at
equivalent
Calvin's
of,
facility.
you're not supposed to have
My
that.
research
Take it from me.
laboratories. It is a
You know, it's
fair
cool.
distance.
You can have it. It's alright.
You will need transportation.
I changed my mind. It's not a
We
problem
aren't
at all.
far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was headed.
Like a big threat. is what he was
Worried?
They
I'm
will
not
have
worried.
Valkyries.
I can pull rank on you. I'm an
Flight to the research
Inquisitor.
facility. Let's
Okay.
find this Imperial Guard
Suppose
outpost.
you weren't. What would you do then? I would complain, like a lot. Okay. You want to fight these orcs by yourself? No. Then we do what I say. Well, you're a big meanie and you're wrong. Whatever's trying to ambush us is not doing a good job.
If you are injured,
I don't think you're
return to your
kind
quarters.
of helping us cause either by running
Watch
to them.
only.
But I'm running at them, you see.
No, good point.
Go ahead. Get in front of a running space marine. Let's see how that
That's
works.
a good point that probably throws a lot of ambushes into play. And what happens when the ambush is triggered and they're not startled and they just start running towards you like, oh fuck, that's not part of the plan.
Am I going backwards?
No,
I think I am.
maybe.
No, it can't be. Can I? Neither do I, but it's so samey, you know? Okay, good. That was a suspicious amount of time without enemies, you know?
And the basic soldiers just shoot lasers.
Yeah, the much smaller version of my last cannon. The last guns.
How effective is that? Now, I know when you play the board game, you use Space Marines. I've never seen normal soldiers. Anybody use normal, like...
Imperial Guard? Yeah, droves. What do you call it? Hundreds of models. Squads of 20, sometimes.
Like one counts in squad of 20, or do you have to go 20?
You have to build new ones. I mean, yeah. Imperial Guard armies feature a lot of units. Oh wow, you're still gonna get a chance to get stuff. You got fucked too much. Look at that. Hi guys. It's like good popcorn. What do you think of it? It's like bullets. I think there's a weird... Yeah, a weird one. Something it wasn't supposed to. Okay, let's take care of this. It wasn't magic at all. It was just harmless rockets. Spelled R-O-K-K-I-T-S.
Ah,
It's only a little bit.
rock. Gotcha.
Trooper, I need this weapon. Trooper, I need this. Put your finger on the trigger.
Emperor?
God
Trooper?
damn it, Trooper.
Are we helping to talk yourself?
Really?
Stormtrooper? Emperor? Stormtrooper? Emperor? Go fuck yourself.
I can't believe you
Emperor?
survived
Go
that.
fuck yourself. One of my favorite skits.
Come on, man. You were nowhere near that.
Inquisitor
Oh, my
Evil
stitches are
will
already
slow us
open.
down.
I can manage.
Brothers, take him to the Valkyries. I will draw the orcs off and meet you there.
Give the power source to the sergeant then, Captain.
No, Drogon.
No, man.
The orc chieftain
I ain't
wanted the
trust
power
you.
source. When his orcs see I possess it, not you, they will follow me. Move out.
I'm saving your life,
Route
you
to the rally
idiot.
point, guardsman.
But, no, I want it for me, though.
But it's all
I wanted that for my other stuff. My side gig. Okay, oh, really? Notice the cutscene getting left.
No, it didn't it? You just rammed that thing into barbed wire.
I did.
How effective is barbed wire in this actual reality with all the lasers, blast cannons?
Not break perfect.
Oh, it's still great. Anything fleshy has a hard time getting through it. There are things that don't feel pain, of course, but as far as slowing down troops, it's still considered to be difficult terrain.
No.
And, go ahead.
Do Space Marines ever fight the Lizard Tau?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Because I know what the like mystical elves or something like that, aren't they?
You mean the Eldar?
No, what are the Tau again? They're high tech.
They're high tech. They're a junior species.
Okay,
They're
all-
very young.
I'm trying to remember everything here.
They've combined the jump pack and the hammer.
Thunderhammer,
Thunderhammer.
Thunder Cougar Falconbird.
Yeah.
I know you don't have a problem with people questioning your sexuality.
Now to
But you
knock
make them all
over some
stop
orc
with one word. Thunder Cougar Falconbird.
Yeah.
You think his hammer can be on here?
No.
No.
There's not only one, you know.
Welcome to evacuation center.
Kyle gives you an aim.
You will
Like aim here.
ration
Here.
Is that where you want to land? Is this a spot? Okay. Landing. That ought to do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Not even a contest. No wrestling or anything, just come here.
What's that actor's name again?
Which one?
Dave.
I never remember his name.
He's in a lot of shit though.
He's in The Green Mile.
He's also
and Babe and Star Trek Insurrection.
He's also an American Horror Story.
That's a show, right?
Yes.
You can just go ahead and shut up then.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it. The Greenskins are swarming your
somebody
way,
posting
leaving
me?
our path open.
I believe someone's building an electric fence.
I see.
And we're going to play the friendly game, don't piss on the electric fence afterwards.
You know, we did a study on that when we were in junior high.
Hitting on electric fences, I'm pretty sure you should probably report your teacher for that one.
Well, it's impossible because, you see, the urine stream is not sufficiently solid to facilitate shock.
Really?
Yeah. It's a series of droplets.
What you're saying is if you peed on an electric fence, it wouldn't shock you, but touching it would pee on an electric fence.
Yeah, if you manage to lean into it, it's a whole different story.
Just snapping your dick while you're taking this.
You know, sometimes when it's a really good piss, you kind of lean forward, like, don't do that.
Put your hand on the post.
Stand guard.
Lean forward, and right as you do, down right in the dick.
Pow! Right in the dick sack.
Tell me again how your dick was all right. I was taking a piss and then leaned into the
I'd
fence.
rather not discuss it. Can we just leave it on a made a mistake? Can we just leave it at that, please?
Can you fix it?
Son, you can't fix stupid.
Put this cat's paw on it.
I mean, I'll do my best as a medical professional, but you're fucked. It's just because we'll never fuck again. So, enjoy that. That was on the house, so go ahead and take that.
What? Just up and vanished?
Yeah. Weird boys, man. They're weird.
Oh, that's right. Those are the shamans.
Yes. Using the power of orc excitement and or the warp.
Well, that one was inside there a little bit earlier. Didn't know that rock.
Yeah, he was a weird boy training. Oh, eat that one.
That was a new death.
Thank you. That was his magic stick. Hit it once, couldn't hit it twice now.
So, speaking of Warhammer, you're not excited for Vermintide 2, sir?
No.
Why not?
Because it's the same formula has been applied to fantasy. I bless you, my child.
Thank you.
And it's been applied to 40k with Deathwing. But why would you sign up for another version of a Tunnel Crawler? Total Warhammer 2 is not so much a sequel as a update and a conversion to the first game. So Vermintide 2 being about a year and a half, 2 years after the first game?
A little over a year.
A little over a year. That's not a sequel. That's a patch job. I mean, it's an improvement, I'm sure,
They
but
added
do
it,
we
yeah.
need it? Or
No.
are you saying that Vermintide was an early access game that now got fully released as Vermintide 2?
I'd say it's play access.
Yeah, I'd say somebody's lying to us.
Nah.
And
But
I don't take too kindly to that.
I mean, it was only when I bought it was only $20. I bought it for.
Uh-huh.
You paid 50.
No, no, it was like 30.
30.
But
Let's say the
still.
game came out at 50, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't a 60 full-fledged $60 game.
And there's no way could it have carried that price point. That would have been too expensive for what it was.
I'd say for the $20 I paid for it, I got a little more than what I expected.
It would seem that I forgot one. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry about it. But it's more flavor like, the invasion's so scary, or and about the same. Oh boy. Fury time.
Nick Fury.
More so than Nick Fury. There's not a lot of stories about the one-eyed black space marine, but they're out there. The boron of space marines. Good level. What can we do? Against a lame humor? Nothing. They're just gonna shoot you dead.
We owe you our lives.
Oh yeah, we got
I am an
reinforcements.
instrument of the Emperor's will, Trooper. Now indicate to me
Damn
the
right
nearest
I am.
concentration of orcs.
Aye, my lord. Master's Plaza is just past this hab complex. It is swarming with beasts.
Not for long.
Oh.
There you go.
Just a guy standing there looking at you like,
But if I land there, I slam down, I'll kill a bunch of them, so I can't do that. Sir, could you jump around less? The whole structure's shaking. Yeah, I'll work on that. It's heavy gear to carry.
Captain,
But
we
such
are
is
within
my
sight
burden.
of the Imperial Guard bastion.
but I can't dash forward mid-jump for whatever reason.
There you go. You didn't even hit that one. Just the recoil from you swinging it in the air. Oh, so you can't hit that.
Oh no, Jeffrey! Dynasty Warriors 40K. Come on, make it happen. Lots of fun.
Go through. Space hack. So you got achievements there.
Not enough yet. More to be had. Gotta kill 40,000 enemies this year.
Gotcha.
LOL. Pulp and smash. And bludgeon. Purify. It's dangerous to be saying it's going to be working. After a while, we start doing whatever you want and calling it a truth.
Isn't that how the truth is made? The truth is made by officials.
Let's not get into semantics here. Oh no, not another one. Yeah. Weird guy. Why not?
What's it again?
You've got to have one.
Weird something. Yeah, something in the break for it.
Well, older ones refer to as boys. So that's weird. No more boy now.
Now, did they explain why the orcs only kill each other, boys?
Not really. Something about them being cockney bastards.
Gotcha. Is the Raiden's name in the main explained? I don't know if many people would get that George Marshall reference.
The life of the wife is ended by the night.
Correct, sir. I actually just recently listened to the story with that, the play is named after.
Oh,
Pygmalion.
Pygmalion. I've heard of that name.
Yes, it's the name of the play that's based off of. It's an ancient Greek myth.
About a pig man?
No, it's about a guy who sculpts and is a beautiful artist and refuses to marry because he's so in love with his art. And they get mad, so they pray to Aphrodite to punish him and to make him marry somebody in the village. So he tells Aphrodite that he loves her and that he's going to make a sculpture out of her, and when it's complete, he can force him to marry somebody. So what does Pygmalion do? He creates this beautiful sculpture, falls in love with the sculpture, and tells Aphrodite to turn him to stone.
So have you with him for it?
Correct, but instead of turning him to stone, she turns the stone to life. Because she was so That's not what I wanted! No! Imagine him get this. No, I said turn me into stone! And now it will be forever!
Your Valkyries are the fastest way to reach it, and we have no time to spare.
Your men are already on board their
It makes
Valkyrie,
sense.
and the
It
squadron's
plays
ready
about
for
a
liftoff.
bachelor.
We'll get you to Calcus with all
He's a
speed.
bachelor.
It's time the Imperial Guard brought the fight to the orcs.
No, only when I want it. That's how this works. What a lovely Imperial Guard camp.
Yes, part 3.
Part 3? Story progression.
Look sharp, all cries inbound. Captain Titus, I need a
Sure
gunner
enough.
to man the heavy bolter.
Flight of the Valkyrie right here.
Yeah. Just a little icebreaker here.
Are they using rockets?
They are using literal butt rockets.
Certainly those are going to explode, right? You don't worry about them.
As long as they don't explode on my Valkyries, yes.
Oh, that's what the ship's called.
Yes.
Ah,
The things you learn. Also, there was a Chimera, and there was a Basilisk. That's supposed to cut those off. And look at what they're doing. They're landing on the ship and just packing away the pageants.
now that's me. What they just I mean, on the rockets is one thing. Once you land at the force of that, you don't have anything to keep you attached to it besides you grabbing on. You just fly off it.
The orcs? Have you seen their arms?
Yeah, in the game they look like the world's thickest ones. So.
No, they're pretty big. They're very, very strong. But no, a fair amount of them do make contact and fly away. Make no mistake. The fatality rate is almost 90%. And the ones that make it are called vulture boys. Vulture. Yeah, vulture. Yeah.
Legion.
Yes, exactly. N-I-U-T-G-A-C-H-E. It'll kill any motherfucker in this mode. Yeah. I think.
Who's defending you? That's what I want to know.
Oh, well. The Emperor's defending me. Why can't I give her my affiliate? Make it a little bit easier with it. Nope. At the moment, it's nothing because the scene is awesome enough on its own. That's the game's problem.
See what they needed to do right there. Ramming into that building.
It's bigger than this ship, so no.
Well, you don't have to. You tap in a certain spot. It will cause the front or back to move.
Sure, no, I get the physics of it. I can get the physics of that. That'll work according to my full engine. Do you understand the physics of this maneuver?
If you did that in real life, your arm would be ripped off and your leg would be all shattered.
Yes.
Hip and femur bone.
Extreme deceleration, but it did roll, so that arrested him to just below fatal levels.
Coming, Lieutenant. Valkyrie 2 is down.
Oh
I
no!
require
They
immediate
took away some of my favorite weapons.
No longer have the hammer.
No. Don't have my last cannon either. I still have my shotgun. I mean, Alpha gun. Oh, back to chainsword too?
Really? They took the axe away from you?
Well, no worries, they'll give you an armament choice later on. But, you know, they've got to keep it somewhat ready for you. And after we wreck this bridge, just like BJ Blazkowicz, hopefully go back to the next try. Get out of the shot! This is my turn, not yours, mine! Mine! Okay,